What's up, YouTube? I'm Josh. This is another episode of Beer Meets Flavor, and today we're taking on the perfect burger, says Google. So stick around. We'll show you how we did it, and we'll show you who won. All right, so the question you're probably all asking, I'm going to answer for you. How did we get here? I'll tell you a little story, right? So we went to a birthday party for our friend's daughter, and they were making burgers. So she brought out a bowl of burgers, asked for some tips, and I saw that she put egg in it. And I was like, what? Egg in a burger? I'd never heard of that. So on the drive home, I'm talking to my wife, and I'm like, an egg in a burger? I've never heard of that. So she Googles burger recipe, and what pops up? But sure enough, a recipe for a burger that includes eggs, all mixed together, to me, sounds much like a meatloaf. I'm talking all kinds of shit, and then I thought to myself, I've never tried this, so let's give it a shot, right? So we're going to try. I pulled up the recipe. The recipe is from food.com, and it is called the perfect burger. So we're going to make the perfect burger, and we're going to pit it against my burger. So that's where we're at. So first things first, calls for a pound of meat. I got 2 pounds of 80/20 ground beef here. Oh, I'll turn my, and I'm going to be precise in this because, you know, I want to give it a fair shot. All right, here we go. 417 grams because I have no idea what that means. All right, there's a pound. Almost. We're real close. I told you I'm going to be exact. Oh, God. 1 pound, 1/8 ounce. There it is. Pound on the dot. Sounded naughty. All right. So this calls for a pound of meat, 1 egg. Okay. A teaspoon of mustard. You can use regular or Dijon. I'm going to get real wild, and I'm going to use stone ground. Okay.
Thought you were going to be precise.
She always has something to say. You know what I mean? To all my husbands out there, I feel you. 1 small onion, finely grated. So I ran an onion through the grater. Let's see what else. A clove of garlic minced. We'll just use this. Okay. Good. Now it says salt, pepper, and a teaspoon of wash your sister sauce. Okay. Mine, when I make burgers, I just do meat, salt, pepper. That's it. So now we're going to mix this. I'm going to take up my ring. Don't get weird. All right. And then we're going to, it seems like a lot of ingredients for a pound of meat to me, but what do I know? Okay. So we're going to mix this sloppy, gloopy mess together. It's a wonderful sound. I mean, I don't even understand this. Look at this. Look how wet and goopy that is.
Goopy.
And you could, you know, go Google the recipe so you know I'm not fooling you. And my problem with this is all this meat mixing, this folding of the meat is going to make a really dense patty, like meatloaf. So I don't understand. But here we go. Okay, so we got that. We're going to wash my hands. Onions burning my eyeballs. We'll be right back. Okay, so we've measured out some 1/4 pound balls. I did learn something. These 5 burgers here are the recipe from the internet. And you'll notice, if you're as good at math as I am, they're all 1/4 pounders, but we have 5. So adding in the onions and all that other BS has stretched out our meat. So this would be a perfect recipe for, say, the Depression. You know, get more out of your meat. And everybody loves to get more out of their meat. Am I right? All right. So we got these 1/4 pound balls. I feel like, look how small this is. Should I?
You see your hand.
Should I? I feel like, should I do half pounders? Okay, so we're doing half pounders. Big thick daddies. Big, big. Never mind. All right, so we're going to go ahead. Got this quarter pound, and it says that you're supposed to put a little thumbprint in the middle to prevent it from poofing. All right, so pound, half pound. Okay, same thing. Okay. Ugh. She's looking at me. I forgot to do something, or I didn't do something.
We forgot chips at the grocery store.
We forgot chips at the grocery store, folks. What are you going to do? What do I mean chips for? Okay. Just to have, I guess. All right, so salt. Pepper. We're going to let these bad boys cook. We'll come back, show you how we did. All right, so we've been cooking the burgers for a little bit. We're going to do the old flipperoonie. Oh. Oh, look at the difference right there. That, to me, is a massive difference. It's actually like burning as opposed to like browning. That crust is going to be freaking phenomenal. All right, so we flip these thick daddies. I'm going to salt the other side of mine. And now, typically when I make burgers, I like a thin burger. I don't like super thick burgers. We're here to test the meat. So I wanted more meat, which is why we're doing it this way. And then the other thing, come here and check out. So if you look at this burger, it's cracked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mine, no cracks. So the egg and the burger and stuff like that we put in there is supposed to help bind the burger. But, I mean, mine looks 10 times better already. So we're going to cook this. We're going to cheese it. And to get our meat-cheese ratio, I'm going to use 2 slices of cheese per. And we'll come back. All right, we got patties, baby. Look at those cheesy, delightful babies. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so this is mine. We got some just toasted, basic-ass burger buns because I didn't want to do anything special because we're just testing out the meat. This is, this one kind of muffin top in here, but that's okay. All right, now we crown our kings. Boom, baby. Look at those delightful little Sallies.
Oh.
Those are pretty. Let me come around there.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, baby. Cheesy, melty, slap your mama. Those are going to be delicious. We're going to take some photos. We'll come back. We'll eat. Pitch and touch your toes, get low. All right, ready?
Always ready.
Okay, so it's the point, the moment we've all been waiting for. I think this deserves a cross section. So let's. Okay, this baddie. Okay, so there is definitely a difference in the cutting. The all meat burger is a little more dense. Not dense, but like harder to cut through. I think it's because of the crust, So let's see. What do we? She's seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So take a gander. So this is the quote unquote meatloaf burger. You can see the grain, or not the grain, but whatever. It's definitely more dense than the all meat patty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now let's try these. Okay. It's time for the beer to meet the flavor. Let's start with this guy first. Steamy, steamy hotness. Yeah. Oh, no, don't care for that. Here we go. Okay. So right off the bat, it's very juicy. But you definitely get that meatloaf texture. I mean, it literally feels like a meatloaf sandwich. It's very, I mean, I don't know how else to say it other than it's very meatloafy. But it's good. The flavor's good. It's definitely juicy. The texture isn't what I normally expect in a burger. I was hoping that mustard would come through a little better, but it doesn't. And you can even see it better now. Look how like tight and condensed that is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now let's try mine. Baseball burger right here, boy. Okay. Also very juicy. Totally different texture. You can really taste the meat. The cheese, I mean, it's perfect. This, you want to try it?
No, not right now. Oh yeah.
So this is good. I mean, it's definitely not bad. If you serve these to me at a barbecue, they'd be delicious. But they would definitely give you meatloaf vibes. This is all burger. I mean, you can really taste the meat, you can taste the fat. It's super juicy, super delicious, super simple. This is way easier. It tastes better. It tastes like a burger. This is when you're eating a burger, this is what you expect. So, look, don't overthink the burgers. Meat, salt, pepper, cheese, bun, done. All right? So if you guys have stuck around this long, do us a favor, like, subscribe, consider telling a friend or two, help the channel grow. We love you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.